The sun hung low over the horizon, casting a warm, golden glow over the small village of Darina. It was a place where the days were long and the nights serene, where the scent of jasmine mingled with the distant river currents. Among the narrow cobblestone streets and thatched cottages lived a young woman named Meera, whose dreams stretched far beyond the horizon. She had known all her life. Meera was a weaver, her hands deftly crafting patterns that spoke of ancient traditions and untold stories. Her work was admired throughout Darina, but her heart yearned for something else, a purpose that would transcend the boundaries of a tiny world. Each night, as she sat under the banyan tree with her loom, she gazed at the stars, imagining a life filled with meaning and adventure. One evening, as Meera wove a tapestry of vibrant reds and golds, a traveler arrived in her village. His name was Arjun, a wanderer with a stature of maps and a heart full of stories from the lands beyond the mountains. The villagers gathered around him in the square, eager to hear tales of bustling cities, towering palaces, and distant seas. Meera, however, lingered at the edge of the crowd, her eyes fixed on the maps Arjun carried. She felt a pull, an inexplicable connection to the uncharted paths and unexplored corners of the world. When the crowd dispersed, Meera approached Arjun, her voice steady but laced with curiosity. What is it like to see the world beyond these hills? She asked. Arjun smiled, his eyes twinkling. It's as vast, as varied as the stars in the sky. Each place has its own rhythm, just like our heartbeats. But the true magic lies not in the palaces themselves, but in the journey, in the people you meet, the lessons you learn, and the courage you find within. His words ignited a spark in Meera's heart. That night, as the village slept, she made a decision. She would embark on a journey, leaving behind the familiar comfort of Darina to discover her own rhythm, her own heartbeat in the world beyond. The next morning, with a bundle of essentials and a favorite tapestry for comfort, Meera set out. The villagers bid her farewell with tears and blessings, and Arjun handed her a map marked with routes and notes. Trust your instinct, he advised. The path may not always be clear, but it will always lead you to where you need to go. Meera's journey began with the forest surrounding the Darina village. The towering trees seemed to whisper secrets. their leaves rustling with the wind. She faced challenges, a sudden storm, a tangle of thorny vines. But each obstacle taught her resilience. Along the way, she encountered travelers and strangers who shared their stories and wisdom. One day, a musician taught her the power of rhythm, a farmer the strength of patience, and a healer the importance of compassion. Months passed, and Meera found herself standing at the edge of a vast desert. The golden sands stretched endlessly, a daunting yet mesmerizing sight. It was here that she met Zara, a nomad with eyes as sharp as an eagle's and a spirit unyielding as the sun. Zara's caravan became Meera's refugee as they traversed the desert. The rhythmic clatter of camels' hooves, a soothing melody against the harshness of the journey. Zara taught Meera the art of navigating by the stars, a skill that required both precision and trust. The stars, Zara explained, are constant even when the sand shifts and the winds howl. Trust in them and you will never lose your way. Meera's confidence grew with each passing day. She began to understand that the journey was as much about the landscapes within as it was about those outside. Her experiences shaped her, weaving courage and the wisdom into the fabric of her being. After the desert came the mountains, their peaks piercing the sky like ancient sentinels. The climb was grueling, testing her endurance and resolve. It was during a particularly treacherous ascent that Meera encountered an elderly monk named Devak. He had a serene presence, his movements deliberate and his words few but profound. Devak accompanied Meera for a stretch, sharing insights about the balance between efforts and surrender. Sometimes, he said as they rested on a ledge. Sometimes, he said as they rested on a ledge overlooking a valley bathed in the sunlight. Sometimes we must let go of the illusion of control and allow the universe to guide us. Trust the process, and you will find your footing. Meera carried Devak's wisdom with her as she continued her journey. Each step became a meditation, each challenge a lesson in humanity and strength. She learned to embrace uncertainty, finding beauty in the unpredictability of life. Finally, after traversing forests, deserts and mountains, Meera arrived at the edge of the sea. The sight was breathtaking. Waves crashing against the shore, the rhythm both chaotic and harmonious. She stood there for hours, her heart swelling with a sense of fulfillment. and awe. It was there that Mira realized the true essence of her journey. It wasn't about reaching a destination or conquering the unknown. It was always about the transformation she had undergone. The person she had become. The timid weaver from Darina was now a woman of strength, wisdom, and boundless spirit. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in the hues of orange and purple, Mira sat by the shore and began to weep. Her tapestry was unlike any she had created before. Its patterns a reflection of her journey, the forests, the deserts, the mountains, and the sea. Each thread held story, memory, and a lesson. When she turned to Darina, the villagers gathered around her, marveling at the tapestry and the glow that radiated from her. Mira shared her stories, her experiences, inspiring others to look beyond their fears and embrace the unknown. From that day forward, Mira's tapestry became a symbol of hope and courage, a reminder that life's greatest treasures lie not in the destination, but in the journey itself. And as for Mira, she continued to weave, not just with the threads, but with the essence of her soul, her creations a testament to the beauty of living fully but fearlessly. If you've watched till now, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching.